So, welcome back to game two of the doubleheader Stuttgart Reds softball ladies versus the Tübingen Hawks. Game one, Stuttgart wins convincingly 10-2. The game ended early in the 10-run rule. If you have questions, comments, words of wisdom, or just want to shout out, hit up the chat function on the Stuttgart Reds YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe to Reds TV. Make Yara's day. We got 1.13 thousand. We're looking for 1.2 or 1.4, maybe even 2,000 subscribers. Lineup for the Stuttgart Reds. Pitching, Kirsten Schmidt. Catching, Julie Breuniger. At first base, Hope Cornell. Second base, Jessica Weil. Third base, Makaya Kalau. Shortstop, Annie Stepniak. Left, center, and right, Donna Bosch. Adu Keshel and Apple Karina. Karina Apple. Batting lineup. Leading off, Julie Helber, followed by Patty Krempels, Zina van Zempelen, Ariella Holgren. Batting in the cleanup spot, Jacqueline Kuster, Sarah Kuchera. Batting seventh, Fiona van Kopf, Lorena Mizamides. Batting eighth, and Simona Ehrman batting ninth. There's strike number one. Home plate and first base umpires did a switcheroo. Now behind the plate, Simon Moore in the field. Atish Biwas. That ball popped up. Called for. Caught by Jessica Weil, out number one. Oh, some more differences between baseball and softball. Bat sizes. The bats are heavier and a max of 42 inches in baseball. In softball, they're a little bit lighter. Max length of 32 inches. That pitch right there, strike number one. And for those of you who've watched baseball and softball, of course, normal softball field is a complete dirt infield. That ball popped out of play. Ow! Hit our tent. So baseball has grass infield, softball, most of the time, complete dirt infield. And another pop up. Strike number two. That pitch just a bit outside. One ball, two strikes. And a pop up this time again to the second base lady. Jessica Weil out number two. Zina van Zeppelin pitched in the first game, playing first base in this game. The next batter, two outs. And she hacks at the first one. And a nice play. All three outs go to Jessica Weil. Two pop-ups and a ground out. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on. We'll be right back with the bottom of the first inning. Oh, in the defense, the Tübingen Hawks. Pitching, Julie Helber. Catching, Sarah Kuchera. At first base, Sina van Zeppelin. At second base, Lorena Mizamides. Third base, Jacqueline Kuster. Shortstop is Patty Krempels. Left, center, and right, Fiona van Kopf. Center field, Ariella Holtzkin. And right field, Simona Ehrman. Stuttgart leads off with Annie Stepniak, followed by Jessica Weil, Julie Bruniger, Makea Kalau hitting the cleanup spot, followed by Kirsten Schmidt, Hope Cornell batting number 6, Ida Keischel batting 7th. The birthday girl, Donna Bausch, is batting 8th, and Karina Appo is batting 9th. Also gaining popularity in Stuttgart is slow pitch softball. Slow pitch softball field size is the same as fast pitch softball, but the ball has to travel between 2 and 3 meters roughly, so it's not much easier to hit. That pitch a little low, ball 1. The bats are the same, the balls are the same pretty much. It's just the pitch has to go between 2 and 3 meters, so it's more of a hitting game. That's inside low for ball 2, and a shout out to my Shit Happens slow pitch teammates. Right now they're playing in Sindelfingen, Rhein-Neckar League tournament against the Kasikas, also out of Sindelfingen, the Kordvestheim Woodpeckers, and the Villingendorf Cavemen. There's also 10 players, and if you're interested in Sindelfingen, there's 2 slow pitch teams here in Stuttgart. The Rusty Reds play. They also play in the Rhein-Neckar League. 3-0 to count. So if you're sitting on the couch thinking you need to do something, that's ball number 4. A walk to start off the bottom half of the first inning. If you're sitting on the couch like I do, getting a little beer belly, find a slow pitch softball team. I'm 60 years old and still playing. It's much more relaxed. Or if you want to play fast pitch softball, come out, play with the ladies, baseball, all over the place. Nobody out, runner at first. And that pitch in there for strike number 1. Let's see if Annie Stempniak tries to steal second base. Bunt shown, there she goes. And stolen base for Annie Stepniak. That is another one of the differences in baseball. You can take a lead, which means you can get off the base. In softball, that ball in the dirt. Annie on the way to third base on the wild pitch. So in baseball, you can take a lead. You can go at any time. In softball, as soon as the pitcher is in the circle, you have to be in contact with the base. And you cannot run until the ball leaves the pitcher's hand. So runner at third base. 2-2 count. And a ground ball in the 6 hole between shortstop and third. Gets past the left fielder. So a single and an RBI. Advance on the air for Jessica Weil. And Julie Breuninger, the next batter. She was 1 for 3 in the first game. That pitch bit high, ball number 1. Ball number 2 in the dirt. Catcher blocks the ball, but Jessica Weil able to advance to third base on the wild pitch. So runner 60 feet away. 2 balls to count to Julie. There's a poke into center field, caught by the center fielder. Throw coming home, but it was deep enough to score the run. Stuttgart gets their second run. That brings Makea Kalua 2 for 3 with a home run and a double last game. Switch hitting, so she's batting from the left side now. And that one, nice and easy catch for the second base lady. Lorena Miramidas, out number 1. Out number 2, excuse me. Next batter, Kirsten Schmidt. It's low ball number 2. And another base hit, this time between short and third again. Oh, Kirsten safe at first base. And next batter, Hope Cornell. It was 1 for 2 with a double in game 1. And as Kirsten Schmidt, the pitcher, it's pinch runner. That just means that the pitcher is able to sit down, get a break. Another one of the differences between baseball and softball, of course. You can use a pinch runner, I believe, for the pitcher and the catcher. Just makes the game go quicker. That pitch high, gets past the catcher. Makea Kanao goes to second base. In scoring position now for Hope Cornell. That pitch in there, strike number 1, 1-1 to count. Again, if you're watching, you have questions, comments, words of wisdom, put it in the chat function. Strike number 2, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yeah, ball fouled into the refreshment stand. Count stays 1-2. That ball in the dirt. No chance for the catcher to keep Makea at second. Makea now 60 feet away from run number 3. Triple deuces. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That pitch a little bit high and outside, but too close for Hope to let go. Foul ball. Count stays 2-2-2. Ball number 3. And that ball right to the third base lady. Nice easy throw out number 3. Stuttgart puts 2 runs across the board on 2 hits. 1 error, 1 left on, 1 inning complete. Score Tübingen 0, Stuttgart 2. So, second inning, Ariella Holgren, Jacqueline Kuster, Sarah Kuchera, the 3 batters to start off the second inning. If you're really interested in slow pitch softball, I highly recommend you go to Google and Google King in His Court. The King in His Court was a 4-player softball team, sort of like the Harlem Globetrotters, that went around and played against 10 players that pitched low and inside, and usually winning very handily. Pitcher Eddie Figner from the King in His Court won 95% of his games. Swing and a miss, strike number 1, 1-1. Record of 9,703 won games, 140,000 plus strikeouts, 930 no-hitters, and 238 perfect games. Eddie Figner, pitcher for the King in His Court. Google that. That ball roped into right field, outside, past to diving Donna Bosch. And runners going to third. And a triple for Ariella Holgren. Good start for Tübingen in the second inning. So back to the King in His Court. Pitchy Eddie Figner, like I said, won 95% of his game. Was officially clocked at 104 miles an hour underhand, 104 miles an hour. If we say 78 miles an hour is 109 from baseball, you can only imagine how hard it was. He'd pitch from all angles, blindfolded. Struck out a batter one time from center field. So if you're interested in that, Google the King in His Court. A little bit of history for you. The only reason they had 3 other players on the field is because if bases were loaded, they'd need somebody to hit. They play around 220 games a year. It's a very, very interesting thing to look at. So we got a little bit of an injury delay. Looks like a tore up knee at third base. So we'll be right back. So after the injury timeout, runners at third. A triple for Ariella Hogan. Next batter, Jacqueline Kuster. Tübingen looking to score their first runs of the game. That pitch in there, strike number one. And that ball foul. Could have been a very dangerous play for Tübingen because if Michaela gets that ball, the runner's already on her way home. So, ball's foul. No balls, two strikes. That there was a changeup. Looks like a fastball, but it's much slower. But it was a little bit too low. One ball, two strikes. Oh, yes. Wing and a miss at the high fastball. Out number one. Next batter, Sarah Kuchera. Sarah 0 for 2 in the first game. In fact, Tübingen only able to get 2 hits in the first game, and both of them from that ball fouled, both of them from second game pitcher Julie Helber. Oh, strike number one. Strike number two. Kirsten Schmidt filling up the strike zone. No balls, two strikes. That ball fouled, made me jump. Yara didn't move. Count stays 0-2. And that ball foul, but out of play. The thousands of fans in attendance scattering for their dear lives. Count stays, no balls, two strikes, one out, runner at third. That pitch just missed by a Mukasekla, a little bit high. Ball number one. And another high fastball, ball two. The softball pitchers can get much more movement on the ball. That ball straight back up the middle, single. Tübingen scores their first run of the game. An RBI single from Sarah Kuchera. Fiona van Kup, the next batter. Didn't play in the first game. She takes the first pitch in there for strike number one. And this ball chopped to first base. Throw down to second for out number one. Or out number two. 3-6 in the score sheet. And Lorena Mizamidis, the next batter, 0 for 2 in game number one. That's strike number one. 2 balls, 1 strike. Foul ball, strike number 2. And a bloop single. 4-3 for out number 3. Tübingen gets the first run of the game on 2 hits, no errors, 1 left on. We'll be right back with the bottom of the second inning. So 7, 8, 9 batting in the bottom of the second inning for the Stuttgart Reds. Zeta, Kaischel, Donnebosch, and Corina Apple. 2-1 the score. That ball sent right back where it came from. Nice attempt to catch by the center fielder, and then the throw goes awry, and Ada Kaischel able to advance on the throwing error. And birthday girl Donnebosch up to bat. A nice attempt by the center fielder to catch it, but then errant throw. That ball out of play. Strike number 1. It's it outside. 1-1 the count. And another base hit. This time almost catching the runner. Throw into third, not in time. It's back-to-back singles for the Stuttgart Reds. Runners at second and third, and Corina Apple, the next batter. Her first at bat today, didn't play in the first game. She shows a bunt, pulls back strike number 1. Bunting also much more used in softball and baseball, and that ball gets past the infielders. A base hit for Corina Apple, drives in the run for Stuttgart. 3-1 the score now. And leadoff hitter, Annie, the Energizer Bunny Stepniak. It's low ball number 1. That ball in the dirt. Runner is not able to advance. Ball number 2. And just a bit high. Ball 3. 3-0 the count. And taking all the way, strike number 1 on the outside corner. That ball right to the third base lady, throws down to second for a double play. Annie too fast, safe at first. So a nice double play turned by the Tübingen Hawks. And next batter, Jessica Weil, a single and scored a run, her first at bat. That ball out in the dirt, Annie taking off and steals her second base of the game. And 1 ball, no strikes. There's strike number 1, 1-1 the count. On the inside corner, strike number 2. That changeup just floated a bit high. Wild pitch, Annie Stepniak now at third base, 60 feet away. Another thing that a lot of softball players do is slap hitting, which means they're pretty much in the back part of the batter's box, and when the pitch comes, they get a running start. That ball foul back out of play. Triple deuces, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Just outside, missed by Mukasekele. Full count. And that ball over the shortstop's head. A single for Jessica Weil and an RBI. Annie Stepniak comes home on the hit. Brings Julie Bruniger up. Sacrifice fly in center field, her first at bat. And she pokes one into right field. The right fielder can't get a hold of it. And a double for Annie, or for Julie. Runners now at second and third with 2 outs, and Makea Kalau steps into the batter's box. Popped up to the shortstop. Hit from the right side in game number 1 with 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Hitting from the left side now. And first pitch down. Ball number 1. Strike number 1, exactly what she was doing, what I was talking about. She started getting a running start at it, but didn't swing. 1-1 to count. Foul ball, strike number 2. And now she switches over to the right side, 2 strikes. And ball in the dirt. Ball number 2. Quadruple deuces because we have 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and 2 on. And she was way out in front on that one. And Yara just let me know it's not triple, but it's not quad. It's 5 deuces because it's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. Second inning. And another base hit for Stuttgart. And the throw goes into second. That means 2 more runs for the Stuttgart Reds. Jessica Weil and Julie Breuner come home on the single from Mikea Kalau. Brings up Kirsten Schmidt. Single in her first at bat. That pitch missed everything. On the wild pitch, Mikea at second base. In scoring position. That ball hit very far over the left fielder's head. A double from Kirsten Schmidt scores run number 7 for the Stuttgart Reds. And Hope Cornell, the next batter. So we have time called. And pinch runner Mikea Kalau goes in to run for Kirsten Schmidt. Again, Kirsten, the pitcher, able to do that. So, runner at second, 2 outs. Hope Cornell, the batter. That pitch on the outside corner, strike number 1. That one right back up the middle. The pitcher tries to get a hold of it. And the run scores. Hope trying to stretch it into a double. Gets tagged out at second base. Stuttgart scores 6 runs on a whole bunch of hits. No, 1 error. Nobody left on. 7-1, 8-1 the score after 2 innings. We'll be right back with the 3rd inning. Oh, third inning. Simona Ehrman, Julie Elber, Patty Krempels, the three batters for the Tübingen Hawks. Simona Ehrman playing in right field, didn't play in the first game, so this is her first at bat today. And for those of you watching, thinking that it's because the ball's bigger, much easier to hit. Statistics say softball is much harder to hit, swing and a miss, than baseball. All that you got to do is Google Jenny Finch, longtime USA national team pitcher, one of the All-Star games, striking out some of the best hitters in the game, to include Barry Bonds. Strike number 2. No balls, 2 strikes. And that ball poked. This time out of the reach of Annie Stepniak. A single for Simona Ehrman. Brings top of the lineup Julie Halber up to bat. You can also see that since the field is smaller, anytime a right-handed batter, the on-deck batter goes to the third base side. If it's a left-handed batter, the on-deck batter goes to the first base side, just because of the shorter distance. That pitch, low, ball number 1. It's also a safety thing. And there the ball gets into right field on the throwback. But the right fielder paying attention, runner not able to advance on the throw down to first. Pitch called a strike. 1-1 to count. That ball hit high in the air. Called for, caught by shortstop for out number 1. Patty Krempel is the next batter. Popped up to the second base lady. Her first at bat. And again, for all you mothers out there, I wish you a very happy Mother's Day. Hopefully your kids did something for you nice. That pitch just a little bit low and inside. Looks like that might have slipped out of Kirsten Schmidt's hand. Ball number 1. There's a fly ball hit deep off the fence in left field. A double for Patty Krempels. And Tübingen threatening to score in the third inning. Runners at second, third with only 1 out. And Sina Van Zeppelin, the next batter, ground out to second base, her first at bat. That was a beautiful changeup. Changeup means it looks like a fastball, comes like 15 kilometers per hour slower. Sina was way out in front of that. Strike number 1. That ball fouled out of play. 0-2, quickly the count. And a ground ball. Second to first, an RBI. Ground out for Sina Van Zeppelin. Runner Patty Krempels from second to third on the ground out. Next batter, Ariella Holgren. Tripled her first at bat, has a base hitter next at bat, and another run for the Tübingen Hawks. And Jacqueline Kuster, the next batter. And she's hacking at the first pitch, pulls it foul. Strike number one. There's strike number two on the outside corner. And a pop-up. Does it stay in play? No! Nice try by catcher Julie Bruniger. Not able to get the ball off the fence. Count stays 2 strikes. A pitch in the dirt, ball number one. And a pop-up this time. Annie Stepniak pulls it out of the air. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, 1 left on. Score Stuttgart 8, Tübingen 3. We'll be back with the bottom of the 3rd inning. Bottom of the 3rd inning, batting for the Stuttgart Reds, Ada Keischel, Donna Barsch, Corina Appe. 8-3 the score in favor of the Stuttgart Reds. And the first pitch to Ada Keischel, up high, ball number one. That pitch low inside, ball number one, ball number two. Still going on, the second team from the Stuttgart Reds men's in the 2nd Bundesliga, down 5-2 against the Tübingen Hawks. Won their first game 5-0. Ball number three. And if you want to catch Stuttgart Reds Bundesliga live baseball, the 29th of May is their next home game. If you want to see these softball ladies, they're playing again next week I believe against the Karlsruhe Cougars. So a 4-pitch walk for Ada Keischel, runner at first base. And Donna Bush singled her first at bat. That pitch in there, strike number 1. Swing and a miss, strike number 2. That pitch a little bit too far outside. Another throw down to first. Not in time. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That ball in the dirt. 2-2 the count. And that ball in the dirt. Gets past the catcher. Keischel advances to second base on the wild pitch. Now a full count to the birthday girl, Donna Bausch. And a foul ball. She stays alive in the batter's box. And don't forget, the world's best photographer here is Drobny out here somewhere taking bunches of pictures. If you want to catch impressions of the game, all you have to do is log into the Stuttgart Reds website, stuttgart-reds.de. That ball just a hair foul. Count remains 3 balls, 2 strikes. Log into stuttgart-reds.de Monday or Tuesday. You'll be able to see a lot of pictures. And that's low ball number 4. So a long at bat. Donna Bausch gets a walk. Runners now at first and second. And Karina Apple, the number 9 hitter, up to bat, singled in her first at bat. She takes that pitch outside. Ball number 1. Ball 2. That ball there poked. And a nice try by third base lady Jacqueline Kusterer. Not able to get the ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ball number 3, 3-1. Pitching such an integral part of every baseball or softball game. That ball hit over the third base lady and past the left fielder. Ida Cashel scores on the hit. Runners at first and second, one run in for Stuttgart. And Annie Stepniak up to bat. And a little pause for the cause for the Tübingen Hawks. So, powwow's over. A little bit of encouraging words for the pitcher. Runners at first and second. Annie Stepniak, the next batter. And he walked safe on a fielder's choice, scored 2 runs. And she's hacking at the first pitch. Puts it over the fence, put the fence along the first base line, so it's nothing but a foul ball. Strike number 1. That one a little high, but it finds the hole between second and third. Runner takes a big turn around third base, but wisely goes back. And good thing that the left fielder was backing that up, because the throw goes past third base. And that brings Jesse Vile up to bat with bases loaded, no outs. And she takes the first pitch, low and in, ball number 1. Donna Bosch at third, Karina Apple at second, Annie Stepniak at first, Jessica Vile in the batter's box. And that pitch in there, strike number 1 on the outside corner. And that ball right to the shortstop, who steps and throws. Steps on second base to get the out. Throw not in time at first. An RBI, fielder's choice. Julie Breininger, the next batter. That ball right to the left fielder. Oh, out number 2. Brings up Mikea Kalua. A pop-up and a single. 2 RBIs in the second inning. And she hacks that pitch, pops it a mile high in the air. No problem for the second base lady. Out number 3. 2 more runs for the Stuttgart Reds on 2 hits. No errors. 2 left on, 3 innings complete. Score Stuttgart 10, Tübingen 3. So, top of the fourth inning. Stuttgart 10, Tübingen 3, Sarah Kuchera the next batter, followed by Fiona van Kopf and Lorena Mizamides. That pitch in there, strike number one. Low and inside, 1-1 to count. That ball poked into right field. Foul, just foul by Mukasekele. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sarah singled in her first at bat. Got an RBI, brought the first run for Tübingen across home plate. Oh, yeah. Swing and a miss. Strikeout for out number one. Next batter, Fiona van Kopf. 0 for 1. It's just a bit outside, ball number one. And a ground ball picked up by Hope Cornell. Tags first base for out number two. And a new batter in for the Tübingen Hawks. Greta Jesser comes into bat. 2 outs. She foul tips that first pitch into the glove. Strike number one. There's strike number two. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Catcher misses the ball, has to throw down, so we'll still give you an oh yeah strikeout for out number three. A quick 1-2-3 inning for Kirsten Schmidt. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. We'll be right back with the bottom of the fourth inning. Oh, the bottom of the fourth inning. Kirsten Schmidt, Hope Cornell, Ada Keisel, the three batters for the Stuttgart Reds. Ten to 3 the score in favor of the Reds. Of course, the mercy rules are a little bit different. First game was 7-run mercy rule after 5. And she's hitting at the first, swinging at the first pitch, fouls it straight back. Kirsten 2 for 2 with a single and a double. That ball rolls over home plate, so it doesn't count as a strike. One ball, one strike. And that one on the inside corner, strike number 2. Of course, Greta Jesser came in for Lorena Miramides. Moves to catcher. That pitch just outside for ball number 2, 2-2 the count. That ball hit long, hit foul. There's a car sitting over there. Hopefully it didn't hit it. 2-2. Low inside, ball number 3, 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count. Again, next week, Sunday, Stuttgart Reds versus the Karlsruhe Cougars right here at the Reds ballpark. Come out and watch. That ball fair inside the third base bag. Kirsten around to second base. Safe with a double. Hope Cornell, the next batter. She takes that pitch high, and on the wild pitch, Kirsten Schmidt down to third base. And that ball gets through past the catcher. And Kirsten Schmidt all the way around to score. Run number 11 for the Stuttgart Reds. 2 balls, no strikes to Hope Cornell. That ball popped up a mile in the air, but not over the fence. Tracked by the left center fielder out in number 1. Looks like we got a new hitter coming into the game. Serenity Simpson comes in for Ada Keischel. Good thing we had a break right there because a foul ball from a baseball just landed on the softball field. Doesn't happen very often, but it happened. So Serenity Simpson, the new batter for the Stuttgart Reds. She hacks at the first pitch and takes a bad hop, shortstop. Patty Krempel is not able to control the ball. Oh, safe at first base. Now I seen why the runners always go to first base and stop, because the looks like the first base coach has a bunch of candy in her pocket. Isa Schmidt comes in to bat for Donna Barsh. So I guess that's a little bit of extra incentive to make it to first base. So runner at first, we have one out. Shows a bunt. Runner's taken off to second base, slides in safely. Oh, now in scoring position. Pitch was ball number one. And another pitch that gets past the catcher. Runner now at third base. Ball number three. And nice block by the catcher. Keeps Serenity Simpson at third, but Isabella at first and gets herself a piece of candy. Runners at first and third. Corina Appel, the batter, who is 2 for 2 in the game so far. One out. And she throws a bunt, another high pitch, and another run for the Stuttgart Reds. And on the confusion at home, Isa Schmidt all the way around to third base. Run number 12. So infield coming in for Tübingen because the runner at third base is the winning run for the Mercy Rule. 10 runs after 4. And that ball again past the catcher, and again the run comes home. And that is the ball game. Stuttgart wins 10-run Mercy Rule, 13-3. Oh, 2 convincing wins for the Stuttgart Reds on this weekend. Winning game 1 by 7 runs, winning game 2 by 10 runs. Stuttgart keeps their record undefeated, 4-0. The Hawks fall to 3-2. My name is Ken Hudson, the voice of Reds TV, and on behalf of Yara Drobny, thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it. Next week, Stuttgart versus Karlsruhe. Reds TV will be on the air. And happy Mother's Day. Unmuted.